Well, we are so honored to be doing an Audacy check-in with Lil Nas X. Congrats on everything. Like it has just been so fun watching you kill it. Like not only as a fan, but just somebody in radio who plays all your songs all the time. It's so fun to watch.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
great journey.
Have you been celebrating it all? Like any big monumental moments?
Have I been celebrating? Yeah, I have been celebrating. Nothing like super huge, but I have been celebrating, having a good time.
Yeah. Well, what is your favorite song off the album today?
Today, Tales of Dominica. Yeah.
I will tell you, Industry Baby. I know that's a pretty basic answer because it's killing it right now, but I love that song so much. And Dallas Sign Slime. Dallas
Okay.
Sign Slime, I feel like is that song though, like in the car on the freeway, like it hits.
Oh my God, yes.
Like
Yes.
it just becomes a moment, you know?
Yeah. It's a real banger, you know?
hmm So is there any part of this chapter that makes you feel the most proud, whether, you know, it's anything to do with the creation of the album or the things that you're achieving right now?
Yeah, just like, knowing this entire album is finished and it's out into the world. And, I've had like a really great era of my life, or my music and my career, everything's been really nice. Everything has been going amazing. And I've grown a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I one of the craziest things was I don't know if you put it together and posted it or if it just came up on my For You page, but they put together that video you shot like I think the first week Old Time Road came out or Old Town Road came out where you were talking about like it just popping off and like your followers, your bank account, and then like where you're at now. And that is just like in perspective, the craziest thing to see and so inspiring.
It's very much inspiring. It's crazy. It inspires me. I'm like, wow, I really did that. Let's keep going.
And it's good that you recorded that moment because like a lot of people don't think to do that. And then like you have that chapter to look back on.
Absolutely. When you feel it, you have to go for it.
Yeah. You use your vulnerability in such a powerful way. What were the steps that it took to get there? Because that can't be an easy thing to do. Did you have to like, I don't know, did you have something come over you where you were like, I have to step into this and like really own this?
I guess I had to really like unleash my fear of the world or like unleash my fear of people, knowing more about my life and just like understand that we all have similar situations in some shape or form and that there's nothing anybody can like really, I guess, shit on me about.
You know, you were talking about how it was scary to put your life out there, have people know more about you. Is there one moment in your career that you can look back on that you're like, it changed here?
Uh, During the pandemic, I feel like there's not a specific moment, but the pandemic, it was really much of a moment, where a big shift started to happen.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like too, you know, just following you on social media, like you kind of saw that shift change where you got more like into your own, having your own voice, like, and not only being an artist, but just being a personality.
Absolutely. I've expressed it across social media a lot, and telling people about my journey and where I feel like I am and going and whatnot. Yeah.
What's something you've learned from working with Elton John?
Something I've learned. I'm not sure if I learned anything, honestly, but it's been crazy and amazing to have work with somebody who's such a legend.
Yeah. And I think what's great about him too is, you know, he works with these new artists and younger artists, not necessarily new, but like this generation. And it's just, he's so, I feel like intrigued by them and wants to like just give them the best, which is so great.
Yeah, it's really amazing, especially when somebody who like doesn't even have to interact with other people in the newer generation, whatnot, like bestows upon, with their love. It's amazing.
How did the friendship with him start? Did you like get a call one day and you're like, oh, it's Elton John?
It was actually like people on our separate teams like knowing each other, and then like we're getting connected and move from there pretty much.
Yeah. What was the intention with the art of realization? Because I feel like when artists put something like a skit or like an interlude on their album, it's like probably one of the most important pieces, right?
Yeah, this song, I guess it's not really a song, but it was more about like having like all these thoughts like, oh, I'm doing all this stuff. Is it for me? Like, Am I happy doing it? Am I doing it for everybody else pretty much? And it was like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And then at the end, I'm like, I am sure. Like I'm sure I'm doing this for me. I'm doing what I want to be doing. I'm happy. And then it goes into the next song, Scoop, where.
Yeah. What was probably the most intentional part of your album that you were like, this needs to be said?
This needs to be said. All of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any specific. Well, let me think. Maybe, as I said, Tells Dominica, because I feel like I was able to give a little bit more of a prelude to everything that happened before everything popped off.
Yeah. Well, One of Me felt really important too.
Yeah, that one too, definitely.
Who's been the most surprising person that's reached out and, said like, hey, I really love this album. I love what you're doing.
Who's been the most surprising person?
That you were like, whoa.
Let me think about that one. We'll come back across that one.
You've done a lot lately, award shows, Met Gala, and performances in the past year. Was anything super surprising to you in all of that?
Oh, what has been super surprising? I don't know. I guess my ability to like try to be confident as possible with all these cameras flashing or going out to perform in front of all these people and my peers and whatnot. And powering through it, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you slayed the performances though. Like even was it SNL that you ripped your pants? Like kept caring.
Thank you.
So you're one of those artists that I feel like future artists 20 years from now are going to be thanking for paving the way. And I know it gets said to you a lot, but you move super confidently. And has there ever been a moment, whether it's been a song or a video or performance, that you're kind of like, okay, this is scary, but I'm going to rip the Band-Aid off and see what it opens up for me?
Possibly every single thing I've done this year. Especially Call Me By Your Name, because that was like the I don't know, like the fire to the candle that really set everything ablaze and moved from there.
Well, I felt like that really defined you. You know what I mean? That this is you as an artist and, separated you from Old Town Road and what was there before. And everybody's like, okay, we're paying attention because he's not done.
Absolutely. That was really a defining moment right there.
Yeah. Well, you recently tweeted that you're ready to make more country music. Is that a thing?
Yeah. I mean, not completely 100% just that, but I'm definitely into it.
Yeah. I was going to ask what that would look like in a whole album or just like maybe one-off songs or jumping out with somebody else.
Probably one-off songs. I'm not used to like, focusing on one genre, I guess, for an entire project.
Yeah, definitely. Halloween's coming up. I feel like I'm not even ready. I feel like you're going to kill it. Do you have any costumes picked out in the Notes app?
Nothing, but it's going to be incredible, I'm sure.
Okay. So before we end, we always do fast 5 faves. What is your favorite thing that you've purchased in the past year?
Favorite thing that I've purchased in the past year? Maybe the shrimp and salmon pasta that I just ate. Probably my favorite thing that I've had this entire year.
Do you have a favorite podcast?
Favorite podcast? Not off the top of my head.
Okay. Do you have a favorite genre of podcasts? Like, are you into true crime or anything like that?
I like like motivating stuff.
I do too. Like personal development.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Step in your skincare routine.
Skincare routine. Everybody always asks me this.
Yeah, because your skin is beautiful.
I just walk out the house and hope for the best.
Oh my God. Make that the motto for life.
I put lotion on. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
Lotion, washing my face.
Favorite Lizzo song?
Favorite Lizzo song? As of right now, it's Rumors.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Rumors. Yeah, love it.
Favorite fashion trend going on right now?
Favorite fashion trend? Favorite fashion trend? Maybe guys dressing like anime girls.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen that.
You have to look it up.
Okay, for sure. And one more. I'm sorry, what?
I said very prevalent on TikTok.
Why haven't I seen it? I feel like maybe I haven't. It's gotten past me.
You'll see it.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Now that you're saying it out loud, and my phone's right here, it's going to pick it up.
That's exactly how it works, honestly. Oh my God.
It's so scary. And it never makes sense. It's always like things that you're thinking, or it'll be things that you've already bought. And it's like, you should know that this arrived to my house today. All right. Well, thank you so much, Lil Nas X, for doing an Audacy check-in with us. And again, congrats on everything.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Bye.